all of my this is like one of my favorite conversation topics with people. Like, it's so fun to know what things people just like cannot deal with. So the first one is like, so if a guy puts his like, last name on his profile, immediately left because you have shown me that you don't know how to follow directions. Okay, so I'll tell you the second one while I let my treadmill and sit for a couple minutes. So it's kind of similar to the first one, but it's the Instagram and like anywhere in the profile. It kind of reminds me of like when people have like their like social media handles, like a sticker on your car. Tacky. Third reason, if you make any like sexual, like vulgar jokes, I just think it's kind of disgusting. This one, it's like this specific outfit, the like sports polo, jeans, polo tucked into jeans, belt, but like specifically like with the big buckle, cowboy boots, and like a trucker hat. That outfit is just so indicative of what is to come. And specifically, the hat is always used to cover sub balding we have. Last, and certainly not least, is what they have for their beliefs conservative. And no. Happy swiping.
I've met my now boyfriend on a dating app. Me and my man have been together for a year, and on April 9th, we've lived together for a year. So in total, I met him. Well, I met him in December of 2022, and all the way until April of 2023, we didn't live together. And April 9th of last year, we moved in together. We started living together because
that man is freaked out. Leave that man alone. Unless you into it. Let me tell you. So I was on a dating app and I was talking to this guy, and it's like he's telling me these things, and then he gets into the fact that he has like a masturbation problem, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. I mean, like, that's very transparent. We all probably struggle with some form of that at some point in our life. So he's telling me, I'm like, well, what's your favorite category? This man tells me his favorite category is like mother and son, and I'm just stepmom or some shit like that. I don't know, crazy work, and I hate to admit this, but I mean, it is the truth. So I'm just thinking, like, that's kind of freaked out. But, you know, men be freaked out. But then, like, I see this man on the T app a few days later, and I'm seeing comments in the comment section talking about how he likes to role play as mommy and son. And there was already like a little bit of an age difference. These men are freaked out. Leave these men alone.
It makes no sense. It's getting on my nerves.
That's my man.
And my man. Thank you.
When I started using dating apps, so like, you're never gonna find a husband on a dating app. And then I actually realized that they're wrong. You can find a husband on a dating app. Other people's. Lots of other people's husbands. So when I started using dating apps, everyone was all like, you're never gonna
Questions via chat with guys because I didn't want to waste my time going on dates with people. So I'd ask these questions, filter out the guys, and then date from there. Topic. Let's talk about the apps that I use to date here in Chicago. So Hinge, I thought it was a good app. There's a lot of guys I chatted with, but honestly, matches from Hinge. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. A group of like the nicest guys that I chatted with collectively, I think I met them on Hinge. That's the volume, but a lot of the guys there, they don't read profiles where they match with either throw a slur at you or proposition you immediately because on Tinder, they're just looking for Grinder. Okay, I actually had weirdly the most success with Grinder. So with him on Grinder, there's another guy I dated briefly. I met him on Grinder. He was a great guy. is actually pretty okay for the trans girls. I mean, obviously.
Whoa.
Hey, so I'm still continuing to put life into the app. So that was 40 in April, and I want to get married a year from today. So, which I'm not even going to put that option into the universe. So, the first step, I'm on Hinge, which is a little bit better. It's not going well as expected. The guys that like me are not interested. And the guys that I like clearly aren't interested in me. So I really don't know what else to do. So it's not looking good a year out. However, I'm still going to plan what I want and how I want things. It's going to be a very intimate ceremony. It'll be beautiful if it happens. So I just need to find the groom. We'll see what happens. Also, today would have made my grandmother's 95th birthday, and I know she's in heaven partying it up.
There you go, man. This is what they got for you, brothers.
It's the dating apps. I just figured this out. Okay, stay with me. Stay with me before you scroll. It's the dating apps. Okay, I was thinking about this the other night. So, before dating apps, men who there was a group of men who would just not be part of the dating pool, right? Whether it was because they weren't attractive or maybe they just didn't have communication skills or whatever the reason is, they just really could not participate in dating. They were not part of the dating pool because they simply just couldn't get a date, right? But then comes dating apps, which I believe were invented by a man originally, right? Where a lot of these men who normally wouldn't have been part of the dating pool suddenly have an opening because they can create profiles and kind of get themselves in the door and get dates, right? Stay with me. So then there's just a bunch of women who are now dating men who were never even meant to be in the dating pool in the first place, but now they are, and now they're finessing their way in. Second thing I have to say, okay, because I'm literally preaching a sermon right now about this. Just stay with me, okay? Second thing, men before dating apps, I'm talking in the traditional sense, had to put in some level of effort before dating apps, right? They had to put in something, whether it was, oh, I saw you at my college and I came to talk to you, or I sent you an email, or one of my friends, I talked to them. Whatever it is, they had to physically do something, right? To meet someone, to get their foot in the door. They had to put effort in. Now, men, they don't have to do shit. I've seen police officers in their squad car scrolling dating apps. I've seen construction workers literally sitting in their little backhoes or whatever they're called, scrolling. I've seen men just like at work, literally just swiping. Bring it down. Calm yourself. Okay, no judgment. I used to be on all these apps. You guys, I was religious about the apps. I took the apps so serious. So, so I was on Bumble where the men don't.
Well, stop right there. Think about how pathetic you are. You were taking apps serious. You're a horrible. Says everything about you. Your box is garbage and you wish it was better.
Don't even have to reach out at all. It's supposed to be like a safety thing. I don't know if it's like that still. That's how Bumble used to be. Maybe it's different now. I haven't been on dating apps in years now, but it used to be the men didn't even have to reach out. So then they would quite literally just sit there, not do anything, and then they would just get women, if they match, whatever. You guys, it's the apps. I think that we just need to get off the apps. I say I'm already off the apps. Get off the apps, because if you think about it, we are serving ourselves like a platter of meat. Okay, maybe not meat, whatever. A beautiful flower.
Yes, that's what you have been. And I know, believe me, I know you wish you was a beautiful flower in the eyes of men. And that's one of the major problems, that you got to sit there and believe that you're a beautiful flower to yourself. And the eyes of men don't think that you're a beautiful flower. Look at what you got to do on top of your head as a starter.
Think about it. We are serving ourselves like a platter of meat. Okay, maybe not meat, whatever. A beautiful flower of goodness. That's what we are. We're serving ourselves up to men who are just swiping. They're just swiping. And we're serving up our goddess energy to these people. Get off of the apps. And I know what you're thinking. Okay, girl, if I get off the apps, now what? What do I do? How do I get a date? Maybe we're not even meant to be spending all of our time with men.
Now, why does that happen? Because you wish it would go your way. Now, I know. A lot of times, You wish it was better. You wish that you could get that white, because it's all white. You wish you could get that white fairy tale. I get it. I totally get it. Just don't work like that for the sister. Can we get an amen to that?
Okay, hear me out. I know this is sounding really crazy, but I feel like maybe the universe was telling us something. Maybe before dating apps
Right.
were created and all this dating was manufactured, maybe the universe was saying, hey, this whole era, maybe you don't date anyone. There isn't a good dating pool. Maybe you
Right.
focus on other things.
Right.
You know, goddess energy. There's so many other things to do.
Right.
When you stop dating, you realize there actually is
Right.
a lot more fun to be
Right.
had. And maybe the universe was trying to say, don't date these.
Well, I know you don't want to hear this part. I know this is the bad part, that, reality. I know the reality kind of hurts, but here it is. Maybe the universe was telling you that your box is trash. Maybe the universe was telling you that you are trash. Maybe it was never anything else. Are you open to that idea? See, maybe it wasn't the blame of any other human being. Maybe you're just that horrible. You understand? Can we get that established?
These guys, go frolic and live your goddess self energy. You know what I mean? But then we had this manufactured app, and so now all of us are on it, jumping on when really.
So the question is, why would you get on it? Why wouldn't the men in your human life be good?
1 week before me and my fiance's first date, my therapist said to me, she said, girl, your husband is not an app. Your husband ain't on there, girl. She said, your husband is going to find you and he's going to come get you and he's going to come to you. You are not going to have to find him on an app because he's not on there. And as a therapist, I can tell you, not a lot of good men on there. Your man's not on there. And literally the next week, I met Mikey on Instagram, out of all places, not on a dating app. And I will tell everybody, if you want to go on a dating app for fun, do it. It's so much fun. Like, it is very entertaining. You're going to put yourself in danger maybe at times, but it's entertaining. If you want entertainment, go ahead. If you want someone who's going to respect you and like treat you like a human being, no, I need to hear it. So maybe I can pass it on to y'all. Your man, your husband, he's not on a dating app.
Here's a pretty good quiz.
We're gonna get to the Cynthia. We're gonna get to the Cynthia G. Just bear with me.
Something about being in your teens. I opened up this app to tell y'all today.
It's really bad out here, man.
So I am perplexed. I am single, super single, 100% single. I am fully divorced. And so I have tried to go back on to the apps. I've been back on the apps for a couple weeks now.
But why you just can't be with somebody in real life?
I get all the matches. So I get pages of matches. Messages are hit and miss. A lot of guys will match and then never like send a message. I will be even so brazen that I will, I have Chat GPT make me a funny opener. I keep it witty.
Ma'am, you go first. Let me get this straight here. So you're going on apps knowing that you see men in real life every day. Okay, we got this straight. On the apps, you get pages of men that hit you, right? So that still requires you to take some sort of human participation. What did you decide to do? You decided to go to whatever the shit is, Chat GPT, right? To go and ask for an opener to portray as the human that you are. But you can't speak for yourself, ma'am. But you can speak for yourself when it's time to hold that box.
So brazen that I will, I have Chat GPT make me a funny opener. I keep it witty.
Ma'am, you can't keep it witty if Chat GPT, ma'am.
I keep it witty. And I will send out the first message even. I have put a lot of thought and curation into my profile. So I have pictures of me, full body, different outfits, out doing things.
Ma'am, you have human beings in regular life. You're sad.
I have a gym picture, and I'm pretty quick with responses.
Ma'am, all you got to do is pick one. Give him your all and let it play out.
And try to be engaging in conversations and in communication. But in this time that I have been back on, there's probably been like 5 guys that I've exchanged phone numbers with, and I have yet to have a single date. I have guys that will literally text me every single day. They will text me, good morning, how are you doing? We'll have conversations throughout the day, have yet to ask me out on a date. And I just don't understand. Like, and if I delete the apps because it's getting me nowhere, men don't approach me.
Well, think about it. You got a whole pussy between your legs. Tradition is over. Maybe you didn't take part in the ruining of it, but you must face the reality.
I went out yesterday. It was my best friend, my goddaughter, and me. We went to a country music festival at a farm. There was tons of people there. I thought I looked cute, and nobody ever approaches me. Her and I go out a lot. We're just 2 girls, and nobody approaches her. Nobody approaches me. And so I don't know what else to do.
You do know what to do. You must give yourself to somebody. Pick one. You have pages, you have men. Pick one. Go give yourself up. Don't mean you don't. You mean you don't know what to do? Face traditionalism. Gone.
To try and facilitate dating. I go to the gym. I work. I have a good profession. I have a career. I make good money. I have my own home. I don't have roommates. Like, I've done therapy. I don't know what else to do other than me going up and making the first move with men. And I don't know if that's what I want to do.
That means you don't want anybody. Things have changed. You're older now. That whole life is gone. I mean, think about the abuse you put on your pussy. All right, let's get to the Cynthia G.
In the chat box. So let me ask a question. What type of woman doesn't get cheated on? Hey, we're not the only ones who can tell that there's a disgusting desire that Black men have to denigrate Black women. Yeah, those idiots blamed her song WAP. I asked these bandits will celebrate anything that hurts Black women. Yeah, but then we don't have to talk about Black women and Black women's response, because how long do a group of people got to show you who they are before you just start believing them and acting accordingly? And I feel like that's a big issue with Black women. I feel like the core issue with Black women is this refusal to acknowledge and accept who Black men are showing that they are. And as long as Black women are going to refuse to acknowledge who Black men are, stop living in fantasy, and jump into reality, the reality where they sitting up on social media, dragging you, calling you names, making white supremacist-esque memes. Because what's the difference between that raggedy meme that Bandits made? What's the difference between that and something that a white supremacist would do? Because
like I said, there's a message to the Black brothers from Cynthia G and the Sisters. They seem to bypass the fact that Meg Thee Stallion is a certified whore, and they want to continuously place the blame. And this is all of them. So when Cynthia G comes out, you know it's real. Okay? It's a perfect opportunity to sit there and blame the brothers for Meg Thee Stallion being a whore, and nobody can take her serious unless she's paying for that man. She got some fucking nerve thinking she was going to score up. It's sad.
it's almost giving birth of a nation. It's giving birth of a nation level propaganda against Black women. That's what it is.
Birth of a nation propaganda against Black women. I guess, sister, the question would be, what will you bitches do? That's what I would ask. If somebody who cares, I would say, what will you bitches do? I know you would. I know if it was Cynthia G's process, she would say, "Yo, try to swirl, try to date white. Yo, they're incapable." Well, I know some sisters are right, just a little bit. Other than that, it's like what that girl Laura Loomer said about Candace: nappy-headed bitches. You see?
But then when I come out and I state an absolute fact and I say Black men are showing up in Black society as worse than white supremacists, people want to get in their feelings. I don't care about no bandit feelings. So Anton Daniels is just going to have to go suck the dick that he want to suck. Because
Oh, I did not know that. Wow, Cynthia, whoa.
feelings. So Anton Daniels is just going to have to go suck the dick that he want to suck. Because I'm going to keep saying it. You are safer in a system of white supremacy than being in proximity to Black men. White supremacists, people want to get in their feelings. I don't care about no bandit feelings. So Anton Daniels is just going to have to go suck the dick that he want to suck. Because I'm going to keep saying it. You are safer in a system of white supremacy than being in proximity to Black men.
There's one problem, sister, though. They got to end up fucking machines. Why? A lot of sisters don't like to deal with white. More importantly, a lot of white ain't dealing with Black. So, again, what do you suggest they do?
Because how are Black men out here constantly screaming about white supremacists and the boogeyman, but you toe tagging and ridiculing and putting propaganda against your group of women more than I've seen no Black female directed propaganda that white supremacists came out with. Please find me some. Please find me the propaganda, some recent propaganda that white supremacists put out about any Black woman. I want to see it.
They don't have to, sister. You've been programmed, rainbowified, feminized. The job is done. It's not like they're breaking something up by trying to put propaganda out on you. You are I can't say law-abiding. Everybody, all you bitches are getting criminal records. You are a tax-paying monkey, which is fine. I'm just saying it is what it is.
That white supremacists put out about any Black woman, I want to see it. Because y'all not going to tell me that Donald Trump Time magazine cover is worse than that raggedy ass meme that Black men done made about a Black woman.
Well, hold on. Who is the Black woman? Is it Felicia Rashad? Is it Michelle Obama? Somebody who's married, even though they do Michelle dirty because of Barack. But is it a Black woman of decency? Like, you can't just put any old Black woman up there and say, oh, no, you can't do that.
Me that black men done made about a black woman.
No, say her name.
That's me. That black men done made about a black woman. So when I say that black men are worse than white supremacists, I don't give a damn who gets mad or who cries, because the proof is in the reality and the pudding. It's in the pudding. Yeah, and you should just never date the son of a bandit. I mean, this is the son of a bandit, so I don't know why everybody's surprised. I know one of Becky's sons when I see him. And that's why even with that alleged shooting at the White House Correspondents' Dinner, like my radar immediately said this looked like one of Becky's sons. Biracial or not, it looks like one of Becky's sons. And lo and behold, it is one of Becky's sons. So let's see what Dusty Stephen A. Smith got to say while he's over here gossip doing.
Hold on. Now hold on now. All the millionaires are Dusty now. Hold on. So who's Dusty? The millionaire? Hold on. What is Dust? Is Dust money? Or is just every black dude Dusty? Come on now. I remember the other woman said, yeah, and we going to talk about Paul Pierce, Dusty. These people made $100 million, and you're calling them Dusty. This is wild.
Becky's sons. And lo and behold, it is one of Becky's sons. So let's see what Dusty Stephen A. Smith got to say while he's over here doing celebrity gossip content when he needs to be in the Supreme Court trying to get those rights back. Because didn't they say they the fighters and the warriors of the community? You being a fighter of Megan's body count and other black women's weave does not make a warrior.
Wow. Ma'am, did you hear what you just said? Megan's body count, which is not suitable for ladylike appropriation. And the weave is something that everybody complains about, that the woman, black woman in particular, says, I will die before I take this stuff out. But sis, you have a little bit of hair. I will die.
It just doesn't, because this is what you're doing. You spend half the time battling black women's weave and half the time talking about the body count of a woman that you wouldn't.
No. The black woman spends half the time battling everybody else about their weave. I mean, it's crazy. You want to have long flowing hair. The question is, why? Does it make your pussy no better? I promise.
Even get close enough to sniff her panties. Just dumb. Y'all know this woman don't like you. You know she don't care about you. You know she ain't gonna date none of y'all. And it wouldn't matter. Like, how you calling her a hoe, but you can't get her? She a hoe that you don't have access to. That's why you mad.
Right.
You mad because you're too low tier for a woman that you think is a hoe?
Right.
Because when Kanye decided to marry a hoe, y'all said he upgraded.
Nobody said that. Nobody said Kanye upgraded to nothing. Kanye's just, he liked those type of women. And the thing is this. The same thing applies for Kanye, applies for Meg. You upgrade, or you believe you upgraded, or you like that type. That's why Kanye's divorced. Because he likes that type. And the same thing applies for Meg. That's why she is where she's at. Difference is, well, I don't think it's a difference. I think it's both on those individual people. Like, it's just crazy. I still think it's crazy. She believes that she's somebody that get to portray wholesome after what? You're better off not. You're supposed to say exactly what you said with Carisha and everybody else. I'm with a man for a season. I name my song Plan B because I have other men on Plan B. All that.
That's what y'all said. You see, y'all said Kanye upgraded when literally everybody who walked past Kim Kardashian doesn't have their dick in her mouth. This is what Kanye has to deal with. Kanye complained about it a lot. Kanye constantly complained that every time he turned around, there's a black man whose dick being in Kim Kardashian's mouth. But we ain't seen no black men talk about that white woman because they know better. They know better. They know that if you put your damn mouth on a white woman, a white man is going to check you. That's why they not doing it. Like they talking about Megan's WAP video. Kim Kardashian is in a whole sex tape sucking Ray J's black dick and very lazily. Like really. Listen, the way Kim Kardashian was giving head was giving, this is duty head. This ain't head that I want to give. This is kind of boring. Here, I'll lick on it a little bit, but I'm not really trying to put it in my mouth. That's what it was giving.
Dang. Sheesh, sister. You are aggressive. Man. Sheesh.
That's what it was giving when I seen it. At least Kim K was legal, though. Kim K posted a naked photo of her back when she was married to Kanye. No black man is saying anything towards Kim. They also ain't saying anything about Lotto either because she got a white mama. Lotto over here pregnant and running around flossing a big ass belly to a married man, claiming him as her man, but her man ain't even, why can't you be public with your man then? Like that's your man and you pregnant by him, but you can't be seen out in public with your man? That is a problem. You said, I'll never forget that Kim was a 304, but Kanye wants to marry her. Dusty says she got her own money, though. Yeah, they said she got her own money. They said it's an upgrade. Kanye even made lines talking about my bitch make your bitch look like Precious. They were all sitting there stunting on a woman who had every industry dick in her mouth possible.
That's crazy.
In a throwback. So this dude is trying to appease the men that look like his daddy. Everybody's business, and ain't nobody checked her yet.
I'm one of those people that feel
the internet and telling their business. So, I mean, dusty white supremacist milk dog can sit up here like looking like a used eraser. He can sit up here and say whatever he wants to. Megan told her business, period.
Because I don't get it. I don't understand it. How is that any of our business? I told you. I'm a very happy dude. My life.
We can't tell.
Yeah. Here's what we do. Oh, by the way, I'm one of those people that feel even if that ain't heard from Clay. What if Clay said it was you? What if Clay said that you was out there getting your freak on? He didn't do nothing, you did. Is it really beyond the pale? Is that how we gonna act, ladies and gentlemen? Are we gonna live like that? Are we gonna act like women are incapable of stepping out on dudes? But these women tripping all over the damn place. Everybody, like you on The View. Or you looking for an interview with Oprah. Or Gayle King or somebody. What?
Okay, that's enough about him. Ain't nobody gainfully or meanfully employed him, so therefore he acting stupid. I'm gonna look at these comments though. I'm gonna look at these comments before I hear what they saying. I want to go back to the day when nobody talked about Free and AJ. Megan is a 31-year-old with no kids dating. That does not call for someone to cheat on her. Dudes are too old to be having these combos. One thing women fail to realize, the game isn't the same for us. It never has been, and it will never be. We cannot do what men do. With this mentality, the game, I can do whatever a man do. And I give a damn about what any man feels about it. Understand, there ain't a man or a woman on this planet that's going to dictate how I live my life.
There you go. That is the propaganda. That's the reason why the white man doesn't have to put propaganda on you, sister. You see what you doing right there? That's the propaganda that sisters hold on to. So, what are you supposed to do? Think about it. If everybody had your attitude, which it seems to be, where would that lead the whole black thing? All right. So, like I said, always say, when it comes to this stuff, ain't nobody really have any solutions about anything.
So if I choose to do the things that men do, then I just choose to do the things that men do.
And that is what happened. Sisters didn't mind being called a man. And they took it from that to being a rainbow, to this, to doing machines and roses, to wearing strap-ons, to doing everything that a man do, all the while still hoping that your box could get a man to do, give up some money.
And I don't give a damn about what any man feels about it. Understand, there ain't a man or a woman on this planet that's going to dictate how I live my life. So if I choose to do the things that men do, then I just choose to do the things that men do.
Do you advise that? Which I know you do. You advise that for the young girls coming up. You advise that for the old sisters. This is why there's no propaganda towards the black woman. You are the propaganda. You are the program. You guys like recycle this shit. This is self-infestation maturing.
I'm not living my life with the opinions of dusty conquered males who spent their history sucking dick running around in my head. They're literally still on their knees, psychologically and literally, continuing to suck dick but never fighting.
There you go. They place you on your knees, but they also want you to fight. For who? For what? We fought for you to take that shit off your head so that you can't try to fool white men like you're a nice person and you got to be stuck with us. We fought for it. We lost. We fought with every fiber in our body to get you sisters take that shit out your head, and we lost the war.
And around in my head. They're literally still on their knees, psychologically and literally, continuing to suck dick but never fighting. So I'm not going to sit up here and look at the opinions of the most degenerate men who can't even get men to stop oppressing them.
Can't get men to stop oppressing you. This is a message for you brothers. Do you feel oppressed? Are you at lack of opportunity? Or is it just war with the sister like this or sisters against the brothers? A lot of brothers don't want to believe that it's a war.
I don't give a damn about this.
Think about it. Think about it like this. You hear a lot of bitches, well, she'll never be that popular, but you hear a lot of bitches say, hey, if a man listen to Kevin Samuels, or I can't be around it. And you can't even sit there and run the same shit. Why? Why, Prince? Because you don't care. I don't got to say nothing like that. I need to say the right thing to get to this ass. I don't give a damn what you listen to. But if we run around saying stuff, well, if a woman listen to Cynthia G, what it mean? She's just as dumb as you need her to be. If you could get past this wall of bullshit that they're putting up, you'll be fine. But it's a tough wall.
Until they go check Future, until they go check Nick Cannon, and until they go check NBA Y-Boy, and until they go check Blueface, you ain't got a word to say over here. Women are allowing them to have this double standard. You're allowing the game to be different for them than you. When really you should be controlling the game, because truly they want you more than you want them.
Yes, but there's one other problem. We want you more than you want us, but there was this substitution. It's this substituting factor that could be better than me. It's money. So the control that they could have, guess what they did? They sold out. Sold out what? Their soul, nigga, the pussy, the soul, the everything. And that's just something that she can't fight.
Naturally, they want you more than you want them. That's why they crying and changing laws and trying to push you in a house and get you out of school, because they need you. You don't need them. You are naturally independent. They are naturally parasitic.
So what should he do? Just get himself some money and buy you. That's your value, right? Because the number fluctuate, ain't like you high price. Damn. That's what happened to the community, guys.
Be parasitic. Look, what men really want are virginal, barely grown, or of age girls. How do we really know or whose celebrity they're actually sleeping with? Do virgins not get cheated on?
Ma'am. It's tough to address the cheating thing in the black community because, I mean, at least coming from me, because it's like, well, hey, you guys, you women have changed. Oh, they was cheating before that. So they want you to be, like I said, I believe a man could do it, but you know how much work that takes from a sister to constantly want to please this dude and wait to his hand and foot and never be on her shit no days and it always be pleasant and fun. It just I don't see that. So what so as a man you just gotta sit your ass there, you know, if you can, with your period.
Once they get into a relationship, do virgins get cheated on? Once they end up getting a relationship with the man, he gonna take her virginity and then go cheat on her. There are 0 types of women that can avoid getting cheated. Exactly. They cheat on, we know that. But we know Yasmin, Adriana, they cheat on virgins. I was one of those virgins that got cheated on. This is how I know your body count don't matter. The man that you preserve your body count, the first notch on your belt, will absolutely cheat on you. So what this is a group of degenerate men who take every opportunity they can to punch down on women. This is just yet, because again, did Ashley Janae sing a WAP song? I mean, all she did is go to Tanzania with a white man. I mean, black men act like they can afford to go to Tanzania. They can't.
Well, which one is it? Is it going to be the cheating or is it going to be the ability to afford and the sister lose her life? It's not going to be perfect, but the problem is you don't have a solution either way.
So black men can't afford to take a woman to Tanzania, so they don't want a white man to do it either? Because all that lady did is go to Tanzania for her birthday. Mind you, the report said suicide. They're running with he done killed her. They done switch the narrative just to make it go with their narrative. Yeah, the report said that she self-unalived.
Whatever the report says, think about what you're saying. She was with a white man and she's unalived. So she didn't want. Well, clearly didn't want him to have her. If you're going to use that term of how she offed herself. So she didn't want him to have her if she offed herself. If she didn't off herself, then he took her. Like it's nothing good to that relationship. You cannot try to spice it up. And this, like I said, this is the crazy stuff with the internet. You'll just say anything. Well, it don't add up. If she unalived herself, she did not want that man to have her. If she didn't unalive herself, he took her. Like, what? How did she win?
Yeah, the fact that she did that was a problem for them. Love Twice 21 is because they can't afford to do it. Because they can't afford to do it. They can't afford to do it. Because I'm sure if Ashley Janae ever met a black man who could afford to fly her out to Tanzania for her birthday on his dime, she'd probably be with him.
So are you saying that there's no black men that could possibly afford it? No, Prince, I'm saying they wouldn't do it for her. That sounds about right.
She'll probably be with him. But the bottom line is, no, these bandits feel like you should only slum with them. And the thing is, yeah, there's a sector of black women dumb enough to do that. Most black women, I would venture, are dumb enough to suffer along with black men. All of them are not. And the thing is, whether you're loyal to black men, whether you suffer for them, whether you be their ride or die, whether you have no body count, whether you have one body count, whether you have 20 kids, 1 kid, 2 kid, or no kid, whether you white, black, Asian, or Hispanic white, same black men. Same black men. Why are we acting like she would have got cheated on because bandits cheat?
Well, hold on. See, this is one of the major problems. That's why I say, I mean, person like me shouldn't be trying to break this down because this is ridiculous. So think about what you're saying, sister. You're saying the black man is so powerful and so wanted. You can add in a little thirst with that, but the thirst comes because he's wanted, that he could do this with all these different types and stuff. He can do all that. Now you say, well, a woman could do way different. Anybody will fuck her. You could just Cynthia, you could say, yo, on your chat box, yo, somebody come fuck me. I'm serious, and niggas will come. So it's a little bit different. The way that you're giving the guys, like, so we definitely gonna get something from somebody, no matter what the situation is, huh? We are that good, huh? Hey, giving the brothers a lot of credit here, sister. I know you don't want to see it that way, because it takes the credit away from you that you are not enough. Are you open to that idea? Yeah, even to a poor dude.
Why are we acting like she would have got cheated on because bandits cheat? And then these are degenerate bandits who know all men cheat because they will say it themselves. They the kings are saying, oh, all men cheat. Ain't nothing she can do to not get cheated on. But now you taking Megan's story and saying, oh, this is why she got cheated on. No. She got cheated on because Klay Thompson is the son of a bandit.
Ma'am, it doesn't matter whether it was Clay or not. You gonna say it could be the poorest nigga in the world. You still gonna call him a bandit. It doesn't matter. So if dudes do all the cheating, where do they get these opportunities from? You hoes.
That's why. Oh, I bet y'all Clay would have been real happy if he could have made Megan into his baby mama. Oh, he would have been.
I don't know about that. I think that's one of the reasons. See, that's why I can't do this, because I can't sit around and let people believe that sisters are wholesome. That's wild that you're trying to paint this woman to be wholesome. And then you're trying to paint this man to be an absolute fool. Get a woman that's 34 years old pregnant when he don't have to do that. What, ma'am, don't y'all did this. We were the guys with no options. And what you do? Took them to the cleaners for child support and alimony. Now they just use all their options.
And jumping for joy. Listen, they would have gave Clay the Man of the Year award if he would have got Megan pregnant and then didn't take care of the kid.
That's a lie. We just said you out of your goddamn mind, and that's why we're actually praising him. Do not, brother. You. It's not even a guarantee you would know that that's your impregnation. Okay. Then you worried about 34 difficulties. No. Hell no. Then you worry about all these other niggas saying that's your baby mama when you could go get somebody that you don't got to worry about Future and all these dudes saying they hit it. No. What about the sanity of the man?
What they're mad is that Megan is a strong, powerful, beautiful black woman, and she knows it. She knows she is.
Well, she should be able to go get her another Clay. Okay? She should be able to go get another Clay. Clay made about what? 100 or 2 million. She should be able to go get another one. And that is what everybody was saying when it came to the sisters. If you're so powerful and beautiful, go get what you're supposed to get. Don't blame the dudes, because you ain't blaming for everything that you have.
She knows she is. So what black men are trying to do is tear down a woman, the type of woman that they hate the most. It's the type of woman who is sovereign-minded, the type of woman who don't overvalue them. I do think she might have been doing a little bit too much with Clay, but that's different. I don't see Megan putting men on a pedestal.
Well, could you say that that's her problem? Because we see that as the standard, and we said, I see you and I raise you. I will not put you on a pedestal either. So you can't be Meg, you can't be this, you can't be nobody. Once y'all decided to not put us on the pedestal, we was late, but we also decided, no, we're not putting you there either.
Don't overvalue them. I do think she might have been doing a little bit too much with Clay, but that's different. I don't see Megan putting men on a pedestal.
Now you see why it all happened. And why this whole thing is happening. You don't believe you could put dudes on the pedestal? Dudes said, oh, really? Okay, we won't do it either.
She doesn't put men on a pedestal.
Neither do the players anymore. Players don't do it anymore in mass. You messed all that up.
And she raps about that. So to me, more so than Cardi B, more so than Nicki Minaj at this point, because how do you have rich sex but you married to a pedophile who's broke?
Because she's not bound by money for love. And if you believe Meg is so good, she should be able to go get another Clay. Or marry, period, to some dude that's making more. See, you still call Nicki bypassed all that trash. She already knows she can't deal with these celebrities. She ain't going to be doing this. She is the queen and she going to pave to be that. While Meg is like, oh, I'm done. I thought you was a boss. Now, it's a little different with Cardi. She had babies. She was married. And she will do anything for her husband. So she gets to act a fool. Megan ain't put no skin in the game to nobody.
So my thing is, I can't look at Lotto the same way. I can't look at Nicki Minaj, and I can't look at Cardi B, because all three of those,
all the top sisters, all the sisters who are not bound by money for love and enjoyment of life, while all the poor sisters are looking for somebody who's above. Because don't forget Remy, don't forget Clarissa, don't forget Candy, don't forget Kiki. I mean, the list goes on and on. So you could just keep saying all that, but these are the people that's always going to be with somebody. Wow. Still playing the silly game that you're playing with nobody.
Those women rap about the type of woman that they are not. Megan raps about the type of woman that she actually is.
And that, ma'am, could you attribute that to why she's in the situation that she's in? I don't see why everything that you say about her should be bypassed. No.
I believe Megan lived her, it appears that Megan lived her lyrics. She told y'all she a player, so obviously she'll be around she got a different dude all the time. She said she a player.
Okay.
She said she's a hot girl. Like, what y'all want her to just say it, but then be running around like Lotto Miss no body count, Big Mama, no kids, low body count, and then she thinking she changed it to Big Mama, one kid. No, don't end at one kid. Leave it at, say the whole thing. Big Mama, one kid, buy a married man as his side chick. His private side chick. Because how you gonna run around and you making this and you not making the stallion? You're Lotto, you think you that bitch, but you're in a relationship where this man is not even showing you off in public? The man ain't even showing her off in public.
Ma'am, she got the meal ticket. She got the child support money whenever she decides.
Public. Yeah, exactly. Megan dodging a bullet. Have we even seen Lotto and my man out on a date? No. No. Have we seen Lotto and her man at any award shows or premieres or anything? No. I mean, if you want to run around and now say you're a low body count having side chick with only one kid, then fine. I don't understand how Clarissa getting the heat that Lotto ain't getting. Lotto running around here 8 months pregnant by a whole married man. Why is she not catching that heat? Why? Because she got a white mama? I think it's because Lotto got a white mama. And you can tell she
catching heat by who? I mean, look. Look, I think you're missing the whole point here. Let me help you, sister. You're missing the point. Now, somebody just commented that Megan dodged the bullet. That's the celebration. The celebration is that Lotto, she got the dude caught up with the baby. You see? So that's not worth speaking on. If Clay would have got caught up like that, we would all be so pissed off. Like, Clay, are you crazy? You understand? So it's a big difference. She got the meal ticket already. We're happy that Clay didn't fall into that. That's the whole thing. The whole story is we're celebrating Clay getting away.
She got a white mama. She looks like the biracials who have a white mama. And I think that's why Lotto ain't getting ate up. Because she should. Lotto is a bird. There's nothing about her that's not a bird. It's like you running around here to try to one up black women talking about no body count. I got a low body count. Who are you doing that for, ma'am? Who do you want to know that you got a low body count? Who are you trying to tell that to? Men. Yeah, it is. It is a colorism thing with Lotto and Clarissa, which granted, I mean, Slowrissa is annoying. We're not gonna say she ain't. Slowrissa is annoying. I can't with Slowrissa. She do too much. Right, girl, she's literally pregnant and about to be due with a married man's baby. But even if she wanted, they would shut it down overnight. Sam needs a 1-800 number, so when you need to roast someone, you can call the number.
Over and over and over. Oh,
you trying to ride her clout? That's the thing. So she cooking for his family, but this is just a work. Why is she around his family?
Man, yeah, these people are sick, man. Yo, these people are sick. So what? She was around his family. What the hell does that mean? Come on. Let me get this straight. So I get to get your pussy, but I can't bring you around my family? I mean, your pussy is that low. If I'm fucking your pussy, I could bring you around my family and we can hang out. We just having fun. What are you doing?
That's the thing. So she cooking for his family, but this is just some work. Why is she around his family?
Ma'am.
Why is she around his family if she just worked?
They was there. She was there. He wasn't going to tell her to leave. Everything's all good. It's all cool. We just made love. We're getting some food. You just cook some more. Like, come on.
They want to dissect all of these things of, oh, she just a hoe. Oh, WAP came out. You dusty ass bandits knew WAP. You dusty ass bandits don't know that Clay already knew about WAP. He already knew about it. He already knew about Tory Lanez. These are not two hidden people. They are both public figures.
Right. That's the whole, you're missing the whole celebration. He made sure he didn't get caught up with that. Let Tory and them get caught up with that, not me. So he did the right thing, and it's worth a celebration from the players. Because had he got a pregnant, married, anything that's not this would be bad. This is a great, great story. Okay?
Yeah, I think they did. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't they already buy a house together? Or they were in the process of buying a house together?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I gathered. They bought a house together. That's what it sounds like. But It could have. I could have just, it could have not been that, and maybe I thought they did too. Yasmin, I thought they did too.
Okay.
I did. I thought they bought a house too. You think he bought her a house? Yeah. So especially if he out buying her a house, that ain't work. Slim Thug is the stalker. You need to go somewhere. Like, why is Slim? I want Megan Thee Stallion to get a restraining order against Slim Thug.
What? A restraining order for
against Slim Thug. I would love for her too, because he been speaking on her way too much.
He been speaking on her way too much, so she should put a restraining order on him. Sister, that's not the type of people that black men should be standing up for. I'm sorry. If you're going to put a restraining order on a dude or anybody for speaking, we know y'all do it for lying. I mean, this government zaddy shit is out of control.
That we ain't starting that today. I hate to see that. I'm not never rooting for that. But that's why, I can't be in that situation, because if you get in a situation like that, look what happens when it don't work out. How many times have I told them? How many times have I came on here and say that because I don't want to get married because they go, well, how many days every day I tell y'all what they gonna do? How many days you see me saying it right? So that's why I just don't never sign up. You got me? So now you understand where I be coming from when I say what I say, right?
She shouldn't have ever made it public. Clay didn't need a song. He didn't need to be given a song. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me go bring Jasper in. He's I hear him out there crying. Let me bring. He's outside. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab Jasper and bring him in the house.
There you go. Bitch got to tend to her dog. I always say she should get herself a man that could sit up in there and she could, run him and shit like that. It's basically what you're doing with a dog. But that always goes to show you what they have out for you. Replace me with the fucking animal and do everything you're doing for that animal for me. Well, the animal can't do for itself. Well, you get something out to deal with me, though.
Jumped out. Yeah, why I can't give him a treat? Because then I got to go all the way downstairs and I got to get in the cabinet and get his treat, and then I got to hand him. No, he can get it. He can get a treat when I'm done.
This is important right here. This right here, this is very important. Hold on, man. This is important. Listen to this. Now, this is a breakdown right here. Let me bring in the Godfather. Hold on, let me find it. This was important. He had broke this down, but this is good. If I could find the clip.
Everything else in your advanced degrees in your career and what has happened is your relationship muscles, the skills are rusty as French toast.
That wasn't it. Hold on, man. He was talking about, why they go get these dogs and stuff like that. And this was something that I had broken down from being in the hood. Dealing with these sisters with the animals. Hold on.
I say you ladies talk, and let me help you, ma'am.
Yeah.
You're not the kind of woman a man sponsors. Buy a dog and die alone. This is why we are seeing so many women in their 20s and 30s going out to get dogs or cats because they won't reject them. I say you ladies talk.
Very important. Very important. The dog won't reject her. Now listen to what she's going to do. Now put this in a relationship. And this is a big, big problem that I always try to tell men. Like, this is the attitude of any woman. the lackluster, the switch up of not being as fun or enthusiastic as the prior day, second, minute. The willingness to say, oh, I don't want to do this because if I do this, then I got to do that, and I got to do this, and I got to do that. But ma'am, you signed up for this. So listen, watch this. She signed up to get the dog. Now I know how it is. You don't want to do all the stuff all the time, but if men were able to get past this right here.
I hope y'all heard him. Because he had his final say as he went out the room because he wants me to go get a snack. And it's like, Jasper, you go eat your food in the bowl. I put him on the perch, but he jumped out. Yeah, I can't give him a treat because then I got to go all the way downstairs and I got to get in the cabinet and get his treat and then I got to hand him. No, he can get a treat when I'm done.
Okay. That's the way that they want to operate with the brothers. If brothers could just let that happen, life would be grand. Now, what hardworking man want to deal with some shit like that all the time, every second, every minute? Well, I'm gonna be nice sometimes. I mean, you can't get nothing better than the Dominicans at the corner store in New York back in the days. He had his wife working in there. They all had their wives working in there. I mean, you talk about people that's spending a lot of time together, that's building. You're not going to get that with the sisters ever again. Trying to work a store, being together. I'm not sure about that. I always say brothers don't mind having sisters around if they, working with them and, they doing what the brother need them to do or they get money or whatever the case is. No illegal shit because they're rats. But, if they working together, I don't think a brother would mind having his lady around. I really don't. That's how far they have removed themselves from the brothers where, oh, you don't want to, you just, all right, I'll get around to you then. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be a part of whatever the brother's doing or whatever. You know? Don't want to be a part of nothing you niggas doing. Well, sis, can I be a part of what you doing and earn off your shit?
He can get a treat when I'm done. It won't be too long. He can get a treat.
They don't want to earn off yours. You can't earn off theirs. We, as men, we see it as spending time together. Oh, no, when you spend time with me, I want to be able to go out and ride roller coasters and all that other shit. Well, we could do it all. Did I mute this shit? Here we go with the bullshit.
Men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps. And Clay probably saw that.
Hold on. So when you are respectful to a sister woman, they call them simps. So you do know that the simps are out there, and you still don't want them. Got you.
This is exactly how they do it. They shun good men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps.
So why you don't stand up for the simps then? Why are you all about tearing down all the dudes when you're sitting there saying, nah, it's good dudes out there, but they simps? That means me and you should be doing shows together then. Right?
How bandits create this dysfunctional culture that they seem to thrive in. This is how they do it. This is exactly how they do it. They shun good men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps. And Clay probably saw that.
Well, maybe you do got some truth to it. They do shun me. Even my own team over here, they shun me, son. So yeah, maybe you are right, Cynthia. I am a simp and I am getting shunned by good, decent players out here. And they know I'm a player just like them.
This is exactly how they do it. They shun good men who treat women with respect, and they call the ones who don't, they call them simps. And Clay probably saw that. And Clay was probably like, okay, well, I don't want to be no simp no more, so let me start cheating on her. Let me put her in a rotation, and then I can maybe I can humble her, and these dumb bandits who look like his daddy won't be calling him a simp no more.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Why can't he just say, yo, this is a woman that I wasn't going to take serious. We had a good time for a season. I graduated from the relationship with her. I had a change of heart. It's my body, my choice. Why he couldn't say all that shit? Are you kidding me? Fucking bitch.
A woman that a lot of black men don't like. So really, as far as I'm concerned, if somebody was to say that he targeted her, I would believe that too.
Okay. Do the sisters target NBA players and guys with money, and do they target them? Yeah. I think what you got to understand, sisters, that all is fair. Y'all changed the game. Y'all had the whole black men community was simps. We were willing to get married, and hopefully not get put on child support. But once that happened, brothers would even remarry. And if that didn't happen, brothers would go be a stepfather. Brothers did it all. Now they ain't doing it no more. Can you get a nigga's credit instead of doing it like this, trying to make believe that the sisters are wholesome?
I would believe it. I would absolutely believe it. Because I think his goal, I just think it was to, I think the goal was just to shelter her. But I want to move on to some more because a lot of people saying stuff. Look at what Dusty Duvall had to say.
Everybody's dusty. All the millionaires are dusty. All the poor men are dusty. All the working class men are dusty. Everybody's dusty.
Play smart, bag Meg to get more hoes. Then when you tired of Meg, just cheat so she can break up with you. Very well played. I don't get it.
I don't see how. The game. You're not telling sisters to get married. You're not telling sisters to birth black babies. You're telling them to do the opposite. So are you saying that men should still be trying? Making them stupid, knowing that they're smarter?
I don't get it. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand what more black men got to do. Because now I need a sidebar. I need to understand what more do black men have to do before black women see the writing on the wall. Because there's a lot of delusion.
It's nothing. They need to go out there and get some white men, Hispanic men, Chinese men. Go get them. They out there. They got money. Go get it. Show up. Show all the black men that you could go get all the other cultured and races of men. That'll do it. I believe niggas will pull up a chair to watch that shit.
Going on here. There's a lot of delusion going on here because every single day and every opportunity that Black men get, they are showing their hostility, disdain, and hatred for Black women. From the
only after they did it for a few decades and we didn't know. Especially me. I was in the street. So nothing really mattered. I didn't know. But once, it never really mattered. But I could see, I saw it. You just give a pass. You like, nah, we Black. So, they're going to be down. Nah. Some other shit was happening even to the brothers who was in relationships. Sisters was getting programmed. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. What brothers do? Niggas regroup. Nigga said, hold on, let me take a look. Nigga said, nah, I'm not gonna keep taking these L's. Nigga said, nah, son. And they did everything. Passport bros, cheating, wifing up, being just running it all, don't even care. Nah, you're not gonna hold the brothers to this traditional shit. Fuck, we not supposed to move forward in the modern society besides the technology and sophistication, plagiarizing the foundation of where we're going now. We going up too. Nah. Why would you want us to stay down there like that? That's what we've come to realize. Oh, you still want us to be traditional. Oh, you really don't give a damn. Okay.
The ones that y'all call high value economically, the celebrities, the podcasters, everyone. Every time they get an opportunity, they show how much you hate them. But you know what was very, very telling to me? There was a podcast there was a panel I was watching on TikTok. I don't know whose panel it is, so don't ask me, please, because I really don't remember. But I was on the panel. I wasn't on the panel. I was watching it. And they were talking about, I think they were asking what's good about a man or something like that. And a bandit came up and said, it don't even matter because we still getting chosen. The bandit sat there and said, however they are, does not matter because they are still being chosen. And they are still being chosen. They are. And so when they come out and they get so bold that they feel like no matter what they do, y'all gonna choose them anyway. And that's where they at with it. You say a serious question. Why don't men just break up with women? They want because number one, they're cowardly. And number two, they prefer to sabotage their relationship so she can break up with them so later they can blame her.
No. The brothers will allow sisters to go date any other race, culture, or creed so they can find true happiness. Now, can you do it? How long? How long is it going to take to get started? We're not playing these stupid games. Take your ass to Little Italy. Go somewhere and get them. You hot, right? Or you only hot to Black men? How does this work? Let's get it right. All that shit you put on is for us. Nobody else like that shit. Matter of fact, they like it. Go get the dudes. They just scared to talk to you. Go talk to them. Go ahead. So, guys, just understand, man. You hear that bullshit. Look, we deal with true reality. Yes, the white men will fuck them, but they ain't gonna say nothing. Will the sisters go start that show up and get a pussy up? Hell no. Are you kidding me? If the white man speak to her, will she give her pussy up? Yes. Will the white man say nothing? Hell no. Will the sister talk to him and give her pussy up? Hell no. What about the Chinese? Fuck they think they talking to, dog. And I believe even with us talking like that, like No, we're gonna be chosen. You niggas can't go nowhere. It will piss them off and it will make them not fuck us, but they ain't gonna go get dick from somewhere else. They not even raised like that. They try to be, get the education, try to have proper English, and like I say, even be nurses and fuck white doctors and shit. You know, then you get one or two that may, swirl all the way out. But remember, the gladiator is a self-terminating machine. You understand? It will terminate anything that's going well. It must stay inside of the programming where they are to believe that they are wholesome, righteous, decent, and everything that a man heart could desire. From body type to hair to eyelashes to everything that a man could possibly desire. Excuse me, it's nothing that he could possibly say, yo, that's something wrong there. Nothing. That's the programming of the gladiator. Now, how the fuck we supposed to deal with that? Getting some pussy. Remember Clay's motto: my body, my choice. Remember that. My loyalty, my choice. What do you have, player? You have your loyalty. What does your loyalty cost? There's a price. I'm sure it's a hefty one. What does your loyalty cost? Yeah, I did a live stream tonight. I'll probably do something in the morning, man. I got to get back a little bit of motion. All of this, I try, man. It's just that I know that it's a horrible. I'm just breaking down shit, but solution wise, forget it. So I guess I'll start trying to shuck and jive and bring some joy and entertainment to the fold. But I be loving these sisters.
It don't matter the social media site.
You hear that voice? That piercing bird squeaking voice? I love it.
What's it going to take for black women to stay far away from them? This is the question I want to know. What's it going to take for black women to stay far away from these bums and bandits? This is just depressing at this point.
Well, let me help you there. First of all, you're already fucking machines. You're fucking roses and other battery and electronically operated machinery, right? But if you had to try to decide to be a lady, a human, or any sort of decent person, you would just go with a different race. Make a club. Make a Patreon. Like I said, I don't see it because it's the one key factor that's what's got to happen. They got to get a pussy up without the guarantee of money from somebody else that's not black, where they can't say guarantee satisfaction. It's not easy, guys. They got to at least be offering the bitches some money or something. Hey, Cynthia G, I want to know what it's going to take to leave these dusty bandits alone. Man, you got to go get your pussy up to some other race. First step. Can you do it? Nah, ain't no guarantee of no money. I could do it, Prince. I'm watching. I want to see it happen. Can't fool the Prince. You bitches won't get your pussy up to all of us Mount Olympus gods. You telling me you gonna go ahead and just give it up to some Chinese? Get the fuck out of here. You gonna go give it up to Poppy and them? The fuck out of here. It's not so easy, players. Trust me. Don't trust them. Trust me, man. They won't fuck us. Think about it. This ain't rocket science, B. They won't fuck us. Fuck make you think they gonna go do them and be all no, hell no. I mean, we at hour 128 and we pumping on the late night, pimp. You know? I did have Cynthia, Kendra, and all this other bullshit. Maybe we'll get to it in the morning, but I'm up. I'm up, man. I mean, we ain't really got no viewers, so I might as well just make my announcement. So, yeah, I'm about to drop an album, man. You know? I ain't gonna tell you niggas shit. I'm gonna just hopefully show the views and shit like that. I'm about to drop this shit out. That's why I did this live stream, because I'm sitting there like, damn, do I want to do anything else? So I said, let me just take a break, do a little live stream or whatever, try to collect my thoughts. Do I want to add, subtract? Talk that Cynthia G shit?
It really is, especially when I start getting to the other videos, because there's more of them. I won't listen to a word more that Slim Thug have to say. But, you know, there is a lot of dog piling on Megan, and this is what I don't get, because you have a group of people here, black people, who are constantly talking about how they're God's chosen, who are constantly trying to put themselves above certain groups of people, especially when it's black men. Black men like to run this mantra that because they lost to white men, that they're somehow better men. They're not. They have the same pathology. Worse when it comes to the people in their community, because what we see is white men primarily directing whatever vitriol they have towards non-black people. Black men do it in their community. They do it in their community. And there's a high level of delusion here, because despite the fact that these dusty, raggedy ass, hundreds of years subjugated, on their knees sucking dick, no matter how much they make these silly memes. Let me find this meme and show y'all allowed to come on here and look for this meme. Y'all know the meme I'm talking about.
No, I don't. This sister here, B.
No, Jasmine.
I be feeling so bad for these sisters, B. Oh, that's the cat. She got a cat lady. Look at this shit.
Like, look at what these demonic entities did. I want y'all to see this. And then let me pull the other ones out of my email so I can show you the ones that somebody made countering it. because there is a countering of it. But this is why I say they're not no different. No different.
That's one of the problems when you got the damn cat and all that. All they do is fucking lick their ass and all this wild shit. You gotta sit there and deal with this shit. Unreal.
No difference at all than white supremacists. They're the only, well, look, there is a difference. There's the difference in skin tone. There's the difference in social positioning. There's the difference in resource level, where they're basically a broke, resourceless white supremacist who has absolutely no social standing. None at all. But these bandits taking every opportunity they get to disrespect Black women, because this is not just about Megan. This is an issue that they have with Black women, period. Megan is just representing a certain type of Black woman, the one they hate the most. Look at this. I want y'all to look at this and tell me how this is any different than the propaganda that white supremacists put out. How is this any different? This person said this has to be the most effed up ish I've ever seen. We are our own worst enemies. Then this person came saying, like, this is truly disgusting. Seriously, why can't a woman have past sexual partners just like a man? The double standard is wild. And then to depict it like this is awful.
No, it's not. The only thing she could do to not have that happen is to not have slept with all those men. What about that option? They said, nah, we could do what men do. So the meme was all of Megan's known eggplants, I guess. And they got Clay in the back with roses. They wanted Clay to be the fucking dummy.
Put out. How is this any different?
Unreal.
These are the men in your community. And I dare a bandit to come, I dare you to come crawl from under your bandit ass rock and come trolling in the chat box. I dare you to. But look at it. I think as long as the same energy is kept when your boy hoes out, it's fine to be critical of hookup culture. But they're not. They're not, though. Instead, they're out here making memes like this. I can make a meme too, though. And I should make one, but I'm gonna show you some other people made memes. Hang on, because I don't know why this is saying that. Yes, I can. Making violent. Because this is really how they are. This is a white man. This is a line of Black men, and I guess some other different races of men lining up to suck some dick. As far as I'm concerned, pissing me off. I don't know where she getting this. Listen, lady, it is not Megan Thee Stallion's job to clean up no rumors that she did not start. And so this lady thinks it's reasonable for Megan to be in an emotional crisis, but you think Megan's job is to come out here and defend your raggedy ass because you can't do it yourself? She's the woman that the internet accused of being the side chick to Megan. Mind you, Megan didn't put this rumor out. Like, Megan don't have to come clear up a rumor for you. What are you talking about? Let's watch it, because she's out of her damn mind. Like, this is not Megan's job to do for you.
This is a message that she has to you Black men. That it's your body, your choice. You cheat, you wrong. They could be your enemy, you're mean to you, but if they give you some pussy, it could be garbage. Well, you kept hitting it. Well, you was, sucking me off and stuff. So it didn't mean enough for me to just turn you around and stuff. Still was garbage.
Me and Clay do know each other because we both play professional basketball. I would have considered him a friend. I do not know Meg Thee Stallion at all. Today I'm still education. By the time the game was over, it had not happened.
I mean, we covered that bitch already.
is you should be getting Megan's back. You should not be sitting up here saying, oh, Megan and Clay didn't come out and clear up these rumors and I'm getting death threats. How is she supposed to know what you're getting? Like, how is Megan supposed to know that this chick is, like, Megan's not your social media manager. It's like, girl, Megan ain't your social media manager. You think Megan over here like, oh, geez, I wonder if the alleged side chick is getting death threats. Well, let me go out there and make sure.
Well, you got to understand, it's part of the programming. They thought that the black sisters supposed to stick together. So they're always going to go with that first. You know? Especially when she believes she's a good woman and Megan's a whore. Okay?
She don't get dragged. You're a dumbass bitch. And a dumbass, insensitive ass bitch. This is a woman who obviously going through a lot. You didn't just get cheated on, lied to, betrayed, and then publicly dragged. Like, I'm sure Megan don't know you from a can of paint. She don't know who's sending you threats. She didn't put the rumor out, so what are you talking about?
Yo, HD Live, man, I didn't see.
Why is this Megan's job?
I didn't see the chat box, pimp. My fault. I didn't see the chat box. I told you before, I got some new work. I got some new work, B. Viral work, B. It's a difference. I'm mad. I didn't, I thought you was asleep going to work, B. I was just doing my thing. I got some new work. I wish we was on StreamYard. I put the work in. This new stuff that, and I'm gonna set it up on the TikTok and everything. Like you said, I have a strategy, a new strategy that can help propel. So yeah, I thought your ass was going to work, man. I ain't know you'd be up late, B.
To clean up when you can just go clean it up yourself. If people are sending you death threats, then report them to the terrorist unit of the FBI. That's what you do. Or you call your local police and you ask them, how can you make a police report on terrorism? You do not go to a black woman who is already grieving, who is already hurting, who is already going through a whole bunch, and then make it her business to get some people to back off of you.
It's crazy. Meg says she took many Plan Bs. I would bet that she definitely had a deletion on her box as well. And how could she be going through more grieving stuff than that? And if you add that on to the grieving that she's already did to her pussy already, this is a traumatized, broken, battered woman that shouldn't be with anyone. You figure she got at least one deletion on her box. She says she took at least more than one Plan B pill. She, fucked Diddy. Let's just throw all the dicks she fucked. Pause. Just call it a Diddy. So, because when the people that she out there fucking, you don't know if they go both ways. She don't give a fuck. She go both ways. Like, yo, they're painting this woman to be something decent. That's sick. One of the things that we hated that shit in the black community, that you bitches will go out here and fuck some bisexual gay nigga and bring that pussy back to the hood, fuck the hood up. We hated it. Nasty bitches, man.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Asian, like, listen, you said other black woman, you starting to not like black women. Certain types of black women ain't likable in no way, shape, or form. Certain types of them just are not likable.
This woman is a decent human being. She don't do drugs like Megan. She plays in the WNBA. I think her daddy is D Brown, that used to play for Boston Celtics. I mean, The woman ain't did nothing wrong.
No way, shape, or form. Certain types of them just are not likable.
You like Meg Thee Stallion over this decent person. That's what happened to us, fam. And I think now it's starting to make sense why she did her interview. Like, she's saying it without saying it. How y'all not saying that I'm not involved when Meg is a whore and I'm not? What type of black women do you people stand up for? It's sad. Sad.
In no way, shape, or form. And I want to know why this woman thinks that it's Megan's job to come out and get people to stop harassing her. You ain't doing nothing about all these dusty bandits. Bandits are attacking Megan, but she's supposed to stop and say, oh, let me prioritize this girl over myself. Let me just go ahead and get her back. Dumb bitch, did you not notice Megan needs somebody to get her back?
Wow. Let me ask you this, Cynthia. If you had a choice on whose back to get, which one would you choose? The decent woman that plays in the WNBA, non-lesbian, and, just keeping herself out of trouble, or Meg Thee Stallion, who is bisexual / lesbian and fucked a whole bunch of it. Which one would you protect? Can't protect them all.
Let me just go ahead and get her back. Dumb bitch, did you not notice Megan needs somebody to get her back? Like, what are you doing? Megan's getting dragged by every dusty on the internet, celebrity or otherwise, and this woman wants her to prioritize her.
Ma'am, why is she getting dragged? Why you can't say that part? They say anything. They say because she made a song named WAP, because she got excessive body count. They won't say because she's a certified whore. This shit is wild.
Like every dusty on the internet, celebrity or otherwise, and this woman want her to prioritize.
Ma'am, if she wasn't a whore, nobody would say nothing. If she would always come out and say shit like, I just be doing that shit on the internet. No. I got a man. I'm married. If she would never been in none of this if she was doing the right thing.
Prioritize her feelings. Oh, I'm getting, like, I wasn't even dragging this lady, and now I want to go drag her. Because it's like, how dare you? How dare you think that this woman needs to prioritize you over, she's suffering. Like, why they seem to think or don't care? I'm trying to figure out why God's chosen people are acting like this black woman is not a human. Why are God?
Ma'am, think about what you're trying to do to make her human. Let's tap into this. You're trying to make her human because she got with somebody that had more money than her. Now, she could have been with somebody that was way poorer than her. And I'm not saying that he would have or would not have cheated. But you're only saying that because this dude makes more money. That's the only reason she's hurt. She's used to giving her pussy up. She's used to being around dudes. So what is really hurting her? That she had thought she got a dude with more money than her and was going to really do that. But she could get with a dude that ain't got more money than her and she could really just do that. These bitches ain't shit, homie. I just think the whole mindset is different. Like, it's warped. You can't say she's a whore. Fuck, we supposed to work with that?
God's chosen people lacking empathy? Why are God's chosen people lacking kindness? Why are God's chosen people running around on the internet telling this girl that she deserved to be cheated on just because she's living her life?
See? She won't say just because she's a certified whore. See?
Telling this girl that she deserved to be cheated on just because she's living her life.
Wow.
Yeah, Maxine, I don't think they can't see her other person. They can't see her other person. Like they act like they act like Megan don't have feelings. And you would think every single black woman in the community who has been led on, lied to, future faked, breadcrumbs, and then betrayed.
Well, let's break that down. Was that by somebody that had more than you? Because the ones that had less than you can still get with. See that? So yeah, those people had more than you. They were actually better than you, and they were able to lead you on and stuff like that when you could have been on your own level. She really thought she had Clay hit her with the I know I look white, right, but my daddy black. Right. That shit is wild. Like, you know how pissed off we would be if Clay had got trapped in any way by this woman? We would be killing him and she would be happy. No.
Just Megan's story, I would think y'all will be sympathizing with her, not talking about a damn song. As if she wouldn't have got cheated on if the song didn't exist. So if she didn't go get featured on WAP, the song, well, then maybe she wouldn't have got cheated on. Mind you, everybody getting cheated on. Married women getting cheated on, virgins getting cheated on, everybody's getting cheated on except the women who ain't in relationships. They're not getting cheated on. That's it. Because ain't no.
The only women that's not getting cheated on are women that just fuck men and don't be in relationships. That's what she advises. Just give your pussy up and keep it pushing. Nah, Clay had told her that they was in a relationship. His body, his choice.
He's getting cheated on except the women who ain't in relationships. They're not getting cheated on. That's it. Because ain't no man there to cheat. But it's completely disgusting that the tone deaf group of black people who are always talking about, oh, we're God chosen people. Oh, God's going to come save us. Oh, we're different than the white supremacists. No, there's the white supremacists over there. Look at what you do to your own people, though. Like, look at what you do to your own people.
This is sick. That Meg Thee Stallion could draw this. This is sick, man. Maybe I need to be checked. I mean, we talking about an insignificant bitch. She did that to herself. Was they together when Kamala was running? That's a good question. You know my story. My story is, look, go get somebody else, Meg. That's my story. Somebody will fuck you. You got a lot of nerve trying to be somebody's wife. Let me tell you that, sister. I mean, I honestly believe that she is athletic. I don't think she got any surgeries, but I wouldn't bet my life on that shit. But I believe she's athletic. Dancing and shit. I definitely don't feel bad for the bitch. I believe she could go get somebody else. Let Clay be. That's what I believe. Stop acting like your pussy means something to you. It ain't start meaning when it start meaning something. Are you kidding me? Go give it up to somebody else. Oh, I need a break for real, y'all. Right. Yo, I need a break, y'all. Yo, you had me around your family and stuff? Ma'am, I have a friendly family. Shit. You ain't never been with somebody who you just had a friendly family, or y'all, you never know how it happens, but shit, you end up around the family. Shit. What's wrong with that? You got some new friends. Yo, you had me around your family? I was cooking this shit. Yo, I need a break for real, y'all. Well, niggas don't feel bad, B. If you ruin one black woman with your bullshit, you ruin one too many, bitch. Do you take credit for that? That your influence could have possibly changed at least one young black woman to operate the way that you do. Do you take credit for that? Yeah, typical bird behavior trying to bum rush a black man. Come on, man. It's always gonna be the black man, man. That's my point though. Why can't it be the Chinese man? Why can't it be the Hispanic man? Why can't it be the white man? You got a pussy, right? Go give it up to them. Why can't it be them? Go. Go. That's all the black man would love to see. If you ask me and I gave black niggas some truth serum, say, yo, if the black women could go out there and marry other races, would you allow? Niggas be like, yeah. Let them niggas deal with that shit. I think that's one of the curses of the black community. That they can't go do that other shit the way that we can. Like, we're literally stuck with these niggas. And we're benevolent about it. We still rock with them. You know? Take your ass out there and go get some other Chinese or something. Let them niggas deal with you for a couple decades. They female, right? I didn't even think of that. Their females ain't letting Keisha get the cream of the crop. Right? I ain't even think of that. I just know that the black woman will have to approach them and give them their pussy. That's just not happening. They won't even fuck us. Shit. Then you got their women like, don't have that sister around. And they'll, act better to make sure she's not around. Mm, I ain't think about that. Yeah, what they gonna do? Yeah, brothers would love to see them go rock out for a couple decades, place that burden and that child support and all that shit on them niggas. Brothers would love to see that movie. It ain't never happening. I think that's the only thing that the sisters. I believe they know that we know that, right? They know that we know that you can't do shit. Because you actually got to speak to them, be nice, give up your pussy, and keep up the good work. Not sure you're willing to do that. I bet you're not willing to do that. That's a tough job for a sister, brother. Like we are the Adonis of the sex game, and they won't even take care of us the right way. So that white man or Chinese man got to be guaranteeing some serious something. And they don't operate like that. They don't operate off a mystery for the sake of a white man or a Hispanic poppy. He would have to guarantee them something. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. Because I don't see what's been stopping them. Plenty white men, Hispanic men, Asian men, Arabs, all out there that's willing to wife up the black woman and have long-term relationships. Problem is those guys won't speak to the sisters. So it's going to take the sisters to go speak to them and give them their pussy. Now, who the hell's betting on that? So you wonder why they wear the wigs. Because of that right there. Nowhere else to go, pimping. And they actually are against us, so they could just look like transgenders. We gotta be like, yo, let me see your pussy. Niggas ain't getting caught up no more. I mean, niggas don't have that lighthearted, be stupid for some ass. Niggas ain't doing that. Niggas is like, what's in it for me? That's why I said niggas need to celebrate Clay. Let's celebrate that, bro. City boys up. We all know the rules. Carisha don't got Diddy no more, even though Diddy will be home one day. Carisha don't got Diddy no more, so she got to be giving her pussy out the whole time. Meg Thee Stallion, I mean, they all the same. She don't got Diddy, she don't got Clay, but they still gonna fuck somebody. But it ain't the big time Diddy, and it ain't the big time Clay. Carisha went through the same thing. And what she do? Nothing. Then she go to Diddy caught her. I don't know. I don't follow. But I know that all the shit that Diddy did to the bitch with the award show and all that shit, that didn't stop her. Just like it shouldn't have stopped Clay. I mean Megan. Just like it didn't stop. What's the bitch name that Diddy beat up? Cassie. It didn't stop Cassie. Didn't stop 50 baby mama. Didn't stop Carisha. It shouldn't have stopped Megan. When you really start to think about it, she wasn't getting her ass beat. She was living in a lap of luxury, with her own money. But, it's just like being with Diddy. Shit. So we could say Megan fumbled the bag. How about that? We could say that Megan fumbled the bag. She's supposed to hang in there for the bag, right? Just like Clay's supposed to hang in there for this good woman, right? What's the difference, Prince? He could find another good woman. Shit, he could find a virgin woman. Can she find that bag? She fumbled the bag. She fumbled the bag. At that point, she's supposed to do what the sisters are not born to do. Kiss his ass. Beg. Plead. Anybody see that happening? Hell no. Hell no. And that's just the story of the sisters. Ain't no ass kissing. No, the man, yeah, he made over 200 million or some shit. Nope, no ass kissing. Well, she made 100 million. She made 50 million. Clay probably was strapping up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Clay was strapping up all the fly shit. Clay is not the dummy that we made him out to be. We don't owe him an apology. It's just that he proved to us that he wasn't stupid. Fuck, you been in the league all these years, and you going that's your final champion, Meg the Stallion? Hell no. Hell no. You better off going to get Felicia Rashad. They got the same age pussy. That's the way we grade it. City boys up, my nigga Clay. Yo, son, he said, yo, I'm not stupid, y'all. I was just having my fun. Do y'all allow that? Yes, we do. Yes, we do, brother. We allow that.
She's already hurting. Like, do y'all just want her to die? She already said she got anxiety, depression. What would y'all like for her to do? Go find a cliff and jump off of it?
She could go find a dick and jump on it. That's what she can do. She do that pretty good, right? She's supposed to have this wop that should make a man fall to his knees, right? What's the best way to get over a man? Whatever, you know how it is. Over a man.
Like, I want to know what they want her to do. In comment section screaming, free Tory, free a man who shot a black woman, but y'all are God's people though. But free the man who shot a black woman and could have killed her. Would y'all have been happier if Tory just shot and the bullet landed in her stomach or her chest somewhere? Would that have made y'all, if the bullet would have finished the job, would that have made y'all happy?
Oh man, y'all lucky I don't got that clip. It's so funny because I never thought that I would. You gotta know your hip hop. I had the clip, but I never put it up there because I was like, I ain't gonna never need it. But it was the NWA shit. One less bitch I gotta worry about. So it would have worked here.
Happier if Tory just shot a black woman and could have killed her. Would y'all have been happier if Tory just shot and the bullet landed in her stomach or her chest somewhere? Would that have made y'all, if the bullet would have finished the job, would that have made y'all happy?
No, but it would have been one less bitch I gotta worry about. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Because it's giving, if it's a black woman, oh, that's fine.
Don't you understand? We was on this shit way back. You know, they transformed the black man. They programmed him as well. We was on that shit. You heard? It was about one less It was rough back then, man. And I definitely say Little John and them, they kept it G, they wasn't simping out. And that was like kind of like the last where niggas was just using bitches up. You know what I mean? NWA, Little John. I give Little John credit. He used them bitches up. I give him credit for that.
Because as a black woman, you ain't gonna tell me that your dumb ass A, don't listen to WAP, B, don't listen to Megan Thee Stallion, and C, haven't been cheated on yourself. So, for the male worshiping bitches, I want y'all to raise your hand and tell me which one of y'all never got cheated on. I want to know which one of y'all never got cheated on. And then I want y'all to tell me what is it that a woman can do to not get cheated on. Because it seems like nothing. They said it's written in their DNA sequences. Ain't nothing stopping that. But instead, there's a group of black people who want to just dog pile on one woman like it's okay, and it's not. It's not. And they keep doing it. They keep doing it, and ain't nobody checking these raggedy bandits who want to get into these bandit groups and dog pile on one woman. This girl done lost both of her parents. Her brother got shot. Now she got to deal with the clay. Like, what more? What, y'all want this lady to just die?
Well, I have an idea for the sister. She could go get with a man that is the manager at CVS. I ain't going to even say a regular employee, a manager at CVS. And she could live happily ever after with all her riches and her husband. Now, would you advise that for her for happiness, or are you just going to play this fear-mongering shit?
This girl done lost both of her parents. Her brother got shot. Now she got to deal with the clay. Like, what more? What, y'all want this lady to just die? Like, it makes no sense. This is deviltry. This is not godliness. This is sick, disgusting, depraved deviltry, and they keep doing it. They keep doing it. Every time there's a black woman, something happened to her, here comes these demonic bandits who are God's chosen, knowing they suck more. Listen, black men got no reason to call nobody a 304. Don't act like your mouth wasn't the Grand Central Station when you was on that dumbass plantation. Don't act like it wasn't. Even when you got off the plantation, I guarantee you black men done suck more white dick than the average black woman. Guarantee you. Guarantee you they have. And it pisses me off because as a community, we let black men do anything. They get to be violent. They get to be promiscuous. They get to be predators. They get to shoot up schools. They get to toe tag babies. They get to toe tag women. They get to cheat, lie, pretend, do whatever they want to. Not produce, though, because they ain't doing nothing positive for the community. Can't name nothing positive that they do with the community at all. Just nothing. Nothing. They do nothing to benefit anybody in the community. Nothing at all. But they get worship. They're super spreaders of disease that's living down low lives in various different states. But Megan is the problem. And bandits, the connoisseurs of disrespectful music. But you want to talk about, she talks about how many niggas she sleep with. And don't you talk about how many bitches you stick your dick in? Ain't that your badge of honor? But you mad when a woman gets up and she says, you know what? I recognize how doggish these men are. I'm going to treat them the same way.
That is counter to your own argument, though. Hold on. Is she heartbroken or is she treating men the same way? That is counter to your argument. Are you sticking up for her? Hold on. Hold on. She's treating men the same way means that she's strong enough to endure this, but you're making it like she's a victim. And that is the argument that most men on the internet are having against you, that she ain't no victim.
Ain't that your badge of honor? But you mad when a woman gets up and she says, you know what? I recognize how doggish these men are. I'm going to treat them the same way. Because that's really why they hate her. Really why they hate her is because she has no problem doing to them what they do to women every day.
Well, she should be strong enough.
I don't know who's being...
Hold on. She should be strong enough to understand the scenario and endure. She shouldn't be like, I need a break for real, and she shouldn't be the victim, and she shouldn't be grieving or anything. If we go by what you're saying, but like I said, guys, this is just talking bullshit. All right. Now, yes, man. I recognize that. Yes, I do have a super chat button and a cash app if you guys want to use it. I said to myself, damn, I do have a super chat button. I ain't got a super chat and who knows when, man. But I do like the cash app.
Doing to them what they do to women every day. I don't know who's seeing pick me. If you seeing pick me on Megan, you don't know what a pick me is. You said when that girl showed up, and if she at work and she can't even contain her emotions at work, that means she is crushed.
She is crushed. When is the last time a black woman has been crushed over a relationship with a man that didn't make millions of dollars? And she did make millions of dollars. I mean, they only get crushed when the niggas make all that money, so to speak.
That means she's so hurt that she can't even contain it when she wants to. And then y'all did the same thing when she got shot. This lady couldn't even heal. She couldn't even heal because here comes God's chosen people running up talking about free Tory. I wish he would have shot and killed her. She deserved it. Just disgusting, demonic, and sad. Black people.
That is not what happened. I don't know the story, but from what I gather, Tory Lanez is a short dude and Megan is a big girl. And it's rough, bro. I call these, I say gladiator, and I mean it. And you got that woman getting all over you like Tory Lanez, y'all all drunk. You might trip and fall, this big bitch wailing on you, son. I actually believe he did this shit. Because these bitches are out of control and they're rough. You know what I mean? I know it's a scenario where niggas is always like, yo, I wish a bitch would, but also you always got your eyes up and you always quick with the reflexes just in case. That bitch was definitely out there fighting Tory Lanez, if you ask me. Now, I don't think he should have popped the bitch. But who knows what was going on out there, man. He got two bitches in a limousine out in some parking lot, drunk. They all upset. He trying to calm everything down without getting strong. You see what I'm saying? That's an opportunity for them to take advantage of your ass, nigga. You fuck around, trip over your shoestring or some wild shit. And all you can say to yourself, yo, I'm caught up with these bitches, B. That Rachel chick pew pew because Megan was jealous that her entourage got better suitors and she be backstabbing her female friends for their men. Yeah, I believe anything that comes out, man, because the end of the day, the story with Tori is fucking with these bitches, man. All right, let me ask you niggas a question. Man. If you I guess start getting money like, Will Smith or whatever. Let's say, I don't know, couple movies, whatever. Tory Lanez, whatever the money is that put you on these red carpets and things like that. Um, would you fuck celebrity bitches? Did you ever have dreams of fucking celebrity bitches if you made it up? I don't see no super chats and cash apps, all that. So I guess I can't ask for that. But I never had I never gave a fuck about no celebrity pussy, man. You know? I guess not nobody want Beyonce no more. Um Nobody want Rihanna no more. Nobody don't want no Queen Latifah no more. Um Holly Berry. I guess that's my generation. I don't really know none of the new black actors. I guess they all at Tyler Perry Studios or some shit like that. Like, what black actor could come out and do what Holly Berry used to do? Like, she did Monsters Ball or whatever movie she did was going to be popping. Do we got any female black actors like that anymore? That could lead a movie? Who? Olivia. The girl Olivia. She could lead a movie, but she ain't nobody want to hit. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They kind of took the American blacks out of those. We don't get to do none of the bank heist movies. We don't do shit no more. Except that Tyler Perry shit. I never watched none of that Oval and all that shit. My bitch watched that shit when that shit was out. All right, my niggas. We 220 in, man. I'm out of here. I'm gonna do something in the morning, man. I'm gonna finish this stuff up, HD Live. Well, Kiki Palmer, she's a decent actor. She's decent. She's a veteran. I'll give her that. She ain't no Holly Berry. I'm not trying to make her the B. I'm just talking about, as far as the magnitude of the movies and stuff like that. Like, it was like, ooh, Holly Berry had a sex scene with the white guy. Like, she's a sex symbol, Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing in the morning, man. Check me out in the morning. We'll come back in the morning, man. Cause my bitch is asleep. I can't yell and all the fly shit. Right. Our shows are free of charge, Kelvin Cook. Right. We don't got no shows. We used to do. What was the last one we had? We had what was that shit? Den of Thieves. We had Den of Thieves where at least 50 Cent was in it. Like, we don't do none of the crime movies. All the white guys, they do all of the like crime and Overlord. They do all the white movies. Like they get to do like uh weapons selling and all the fly shit. We ain't in none of those movies no more, man. Like uh at least Denzel, he was some cops or whatever. I guess that dude from Wakanda, he would have been doing it. He would have been doing some of them. I get that was the last actor we had, the Wakanda dude, because he was doing cops and superheroes. He was doing everything. Yeah, AC Love. I heard my gladiator door. I heard the door, man.